The title of this mini podcast is What Will Others Think? I think most of us can agree on this. One of the biggest reasons we fail is we don't start. The culprit? Inertia. We talk ourselves out of taking the first step because, in our heads, we've already decided it's not going to work out. But here's the rub. It's usually not the failing that scares us. It's what we imagine people will think about us if we fail. That's the fear that freezes us. We stop even before we begin. Think about it. Let's say you're a terrible bowler. You went once or twice as a kid, and now somehow you're at a bowling alley with a group of adults. You roll your first ball. Gutter. Second ball, same thing. And suddenly you announce, "Nah, I'm good, I'll just watch." Why stop? Not because you don't want to improve, but because now there's an audience. If you had the whole bowling alley to yourself, you'd probably keep rolling balls down the lane until you actually got better. No judgment, no witnesses, no fear of failure. It's the same reason golfers look like champions on the driving range, but fall apart on the golf course. No one's watching on the range. The truth is, the number of things we don't even attempt because we're worried about what other people might think, it's staggering. Why doesn't the shy kid ask the girl to dance? It's not just the fear of the no. It's the fear of everyone seeing the no. It's the audience that terrifies us. What's really at risk isn't the action. It's our image, this polished version of ourselves we've created and got comfortable protecting. That imaginary image feels fragile, and we don't want anyone to see the cracks. And yet, failing, we do it every day. We're actually pretty good at failure. It's not new to us. What actually stops us is the fear that people might discover we're not the person we pretend to be, even if that person only exists in our own minds. Ironically, the people who finally let go of that false image are the ones who start things more often. And here's the simple math. The people who start are the ones who succeed. As hockey great Wayne Gretzky famously said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So here's a question worth sitting with. What would you start if you let go of that imaginary image? Chances are, the answer is, there would be no stopping me. All the best, John.